when you're wrestling 2-on-1, one of the first and easiest things to look to do is to disarm him. 2-on-1, it's very hard for Barney to stop me disarming him. There's a lot of different options to this. So if we're wrestling him, I can just hook up. Because he's being wrestled on the other side by Jake, there's not much you can do to stop me rotating weapons out of his hands. So when you get back in your groups, don't be, obviously, don't be hurting each other, and don't be so desperate to hold on to it that your wrist ends up being fucking tall. For the moment, we're just flowing through these. But all of you get some practice of this. Because the second I take the weapon out of Barney's hand, he's not allowed to throw us anymore. And if I go down with him, there's a good chance I'll get stood back up. Because it will be seen as an aggressive action by him. So one of the first things we often look to do is to try and get disarms. Obviously, don't chase it in an actual fight to the point where you're just giving them opportunities to throw. So the second you commit on somebody 2-on-1, if one of you reaches and gets hold of the fucking weapon, there's not much you can do about it a lot of the time. Then you send them out the weapon, and then it's just a matter of time from there before he has to try and break out. And it makes it easier to leave them 2-on-1, because let's say Jake and I came in, I immediately disarmed him, bam, arresting, and then he proves to be a tough cookie. We're like, oh shit, this is taking too long. I can leave him 1-on-1 because I know Jake's completely safe, because Barney's not allowed to take him out. So then I can run off and 2-on-1 somebody. So it's a really, really, really good way of being able to leave a teammate alone safely. Just get that disarm. Okay, the takedown's not worked, run off.
And just as a show of hands, who here is a halberdier, is a primary weapon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us, 6 of us. Okay, so for us, we should be going left-handed as default and striking weapons out of people's hands by borrowing Chris's halberd. Super easy. If you don't train with your halberd left hands, you should start. Okay, and all we're going to do is we're going to aim for the top of the gauntlet here, and we're going to, whatever type of blade you've got, you're going to be trying to hook out behind, and you're going to whack that out of people's hands. Then you can go right-handed again and hurt people, but for the start, an easy disarm is a really good way to get number advantage at the very start.
Now, with a disarm, the easiest way is to turn it this way here, and don't be afraid to use your body 2-on-1 to take out the hands. If I go the other way, I have to. That's what's just happening. Even if I get it, I have to turn it a long fucking way round. It's a really long way round. It's far easier. Work towards the thumb, and you simply can't hold it very long. It's a very, very easy one. I like to do it with my full body. So I'm here, and I'm going to snatch my whole body against it, down. The second it's out of hand, I don't have to worry about it. So whole body movement, particularly if we're 2-on-1, because somebody's already holding it. Doing this, you might struggle. If he's got a strong grip, one hand, well there, commit your shoulder into his hand, takes it straight out. Because my shoulder is going to hit his hand there and put pressure through it. Easiest disarm in the world, and it's a really high percentage. And once you've wrapped it here, shoulder through the hand, and it takes it out. Here, I twist it, my shoulder goes through his hand. It's a really easy one. 1-on-1, it's very good. I'll be wrestling here, wrestling like this. Snatch it, here. And the second it's out of his hand, he has to run off. And admittedly, half the time once I take a weapon out of the hand, I don't bother wrestling. Because he's going to be desperately fighting to get away, and actually taking somebody down like that, who's refusing to wrestle me, is actually really hard. So half the time in Buhurt, I just disarm people, and then I know he's going to run off, and I immediately run off to people and teammates. Because he has to run all the way over there, run all the way back, which in armour takes putting whereabouts to the list, it takes like 10 seconds. For him to go somewhere, get away, and then come all the way back.